Hey everybody, this is the third video for the haul in August from, not Player's Choice, because I keep wanting to say that. There's a place called Super Deals. Now they don't sell just comics. They actually, the one that's right around the corner for me doesn't sell any comics, unfortunately. I keep telling them, bring them here so I can look through them, because I keep going down there. They have so many, I will never be able to look through them. I told them the other day, I was like, I'm getting a little hangry, so, you know, I'm gonna have to quit. But y'all should have a little food shop in here so I can just stay all day. They do. They got a lot of comics, and it's not, you're not going to, unfortunately, there's a guy across the street that already went through and got all the valuable comics out. So you're not going to find any, like, amazing, certain, to you maybe amazing. To me, these are all amazing. I'm not looking for keys. That's what I'm thinking about. He got all the keys. He runs a comic book shop right across the road that, I don't like it. It's just me. And it's just like a hole in the wall kind of thing. I don't like it not because of him buying the comics. I've been in there. I was like, nah, I'm not impressed. Hope he doesn't watch this and get offended. I see he gets offended. All right. So anyway, I'm already digging a hole in my first 1 minute. All right. So today we're looking at J, probably through the letter O, and I got quite a lot of the same titles because I'm really digging certain things and wanting to get more. Justice Society of America. I've read this issue. It's good. I already had this issue one time. Again, I used to be at this phase of my life where I'll just read it and give it away, because I was like, oh, it's just tangible things. I shouldn't be. Yes, but the tangible things, we might want to go back and reference it once in a while. And I did start giving away a little bit too much where I didn't even have the issues. So, Hawk and Dove. The Hunt for Exeunt. All right, The Return of Hawkman. I think I've read this one before too. Like I said, I've read the first almost 30 issues of this, and it was a good line. Jeff Johns is part of it. He did a fantastic job. I think nope. Okay, see, I thought I had this issue, but I have a different one with the Phantom Stranger in it. Not Phantom Stranger, what was his name? Gentleman Ghost, that's it. They went to this logo, and it looked too much like the classified one, so that was a little confusing. Cool cover, though. But this is a fantastic line. No, look, Jeff Johns is not there anymore. Hope it's still good. That's probably why it fizzled out at the end, because he wasn't there. I remember having 2 issues like this, and I think there's a number 13 that can, like, it goes up and then it goes down. Now, there's also 2 covers for the first issue where it's the Justice League of America. This is, see where it says Injustice League of America? It's where all the villains are. It's extraordinary to see the 2 issues side by side, and I had this back in the day. I also had the first issue, which was all the superheroes. It was like Justice League Unlimited. It was amazing, and it was actually after the Justice League Unlimited cartoon, so probably where they got inspired to make this. But she's a bad guy, huh? I remember she got in a fight with a good guy a few times. Ugh, granny goodness, I hate her. Dr. Sylvania, I don't like him either. Huh, I didn't know she was a bad guy. I remember she did fight a few times with Green Lantern, but I thought she was good. Well, there's some people that turn from good to bad. Like, technically, he's not a bad guy, and she became good, and Chemo is he's just a brainless robot, I always thought. And what the heck? He looks like he's alien now. Like, they went from... Oh, anyway. But I definitely want to read that series. The Legend of S.H.I.E.L.D. I really like how it looks very 50s or something in the background there. Looks like one of those 60s spy things or something. Score 1 for the Gun Club. I have a feeling this is going to be one of those. Now again, I liked Manhunter. People hated Manhunter. Not sure why. Give me a comment down below if you know why, because I don't. People just have these pet peeves, and sometimes they don't want to say it because they're afraid they'll offend somebody. I'm not easy to offend. I laugh at people who offend people or want to offend me. I don't know. I think it's just his suit. I always thought the suit was cool. This is one action figure we have never gotten. And I think we were slated to get one for the superpowers before that line got canceled. But I think it was his older suit, but right before this one. Wasn't this series 2? I think it was. Marvel Fanfare. These are great issues. Big thickies. Lots of good information in those. Kind of like stuff they couldn't quite squeeze into the regular series, and they needed an outlet. It's a very good anthology series. Oh, here's the Mr. Miracle I thought I bought at the other place. Monster Party, part 1 of 2. I think I actually have, nope, I think I have number 27 though. Sometimes I have the other issue already. Now Newman, I did not know it went to issue 12. I thought this was one of his 4-issue limited series. But I have this soft spot in my heart for Image comics from this period, even though I know it's the same thing over and over again. But the artwork is so beautiful, and they tried so hard. Bless their hearts. We have Arthur James 331.95. I think the characters look great. I think they all look really cool. I'm digging the outfits. They all got this line going down the side. Except for him, he's kind of shirtless. Yeah, they're uniforms, so it's a uniform. It's not costumes, it's uniform. And the hairy beast. I love this cover. I really love this cover. You know what this looks like, don't you? Oh, I didn't see that part. This looks like one of the Justice League covers where they got a bunch of superheroes in the front looking up at that angle. Titans action figures, Titans t-shirts, Titans video games, Teeny Titans primetime cartoons. Well, that's true. Was that? No, this is 1992, so they're not even talking about the Teen Titans Go junk. Can the Titans possibly sell out further? And this was actually before the big sellout for Teen Titans, the cartoon series. And this is something I remember reading back in the day. George Perez cover. Man, I love George Perez's art. I always thought he looked like a big old weird, he just looked weird. Like he had a big toilet on his head. And this is one of the very last issues of the New Titans. We got Donna Troy, we got Kyle Rayner. Is this, okay, it looks like Tron, or not Tron, Rom. And it looks like, I think Cyborg had this weird metal armor stuff that he had at this time of his life. I remember reading one issue where he had this like melt-on gold armor, which I was like, what the heck is that about? I think I figured out that it was from the guy who made Metal Men, Doc Magnus. All right, so I'm about to order numbers 1 through 65 of this series. And I'm basically, at the time I didn't know I was going to be able to order it. The other one I was wanting to get, it had spotty issues and it had some of the new stuff thrown in there. And I was like, yeah, I just want 1 through whatever the issues are for New Warriors so I can go in and read it straight through. But, whatever. Look at that outfit. It's so weird to see that color outfit on him. That was like that little brief period of time when he wore this and it just didn't fit. I don't know, it just doesn't look right on him. And I did just get this action figure. I'm about to say, is he sitting right here somewhere? Yeah, so watch that video. And I've always liked Firestar. Firestar. Oh my gosh, those 2 words. Now, I have an action figure I call her, but it's not really her. It's one of those, what is it called? The computer animated TV series cartoon. Like Hexadecimal is one of the characters. There's the suit. This is how he should always look. That other suit wasn't doing it. Although, is that Thrasher? Because, my gosh, that looks messed up. All right, Thrasher should go back to his other suit. Oh, well. Speedball, he just looks like something from, like, Kirby or something. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I've only read a few of the New Warriors. And then one of the guys on the Saturday morning thing loves New Warriors. So I was like, well, I kind of wanted to get back into it, but I don't know. I do like the characters. Next Men. It's a comico. What can I say? If it's a comico, that means it's got a crossover. Uh-oh, I'm running out of my fumes right now. It does. Well, sort of. It's got a back page art, but it's not got a crossover. This looks a lot like a Justice League comic with the little, faces down the side. There's a gnat in my face again. I'm going to start getting that fly paper until this season's over. We've had so many bugs this year. And then we have one without the cover, without the plastic enclosure. All right, we got Nomad, Once Upon a Time in the West. So sometimes I feel like, yeah, maybe I overspent $1.99 on some of these, but you know what? I never see these anywhere else. There were some definite issues in the box that I saw, in another dollar bin, so I didn't grab those. And Omega Man, I did grab a few Omega Men for the dollar bin, but not like this is number 2. And I don't know if there's some rare issues or whatever, but the dollar bins, I can't find certain ones. So I do what I can in the dollar bin, and then I kind of fill it in with the $1.99 bin. And there she is. There's Blackfire. It was like Black Grandma Fire, don't it? Or Grandma Blackfire is what I should say. Number 11. And here we have number 18. My gosh, it looks like the 18, the 8 is upside down. It's got a big top to it. And there's number 19. I wish it was like 19 and 20 so I could put them in the same one and give that cover to the other one. And then it skips to 21. And then the very last issue, number 38. And one more issue, the Phantom Force. I vaguely remember the Phantom Force. So, these comic books in here bring back good memories? Let me know in the comments below. Like, oh my gosh, I love that issue. I forgot all about it. That kind of thing. Because when I'm looking at issues that you guys show, I'm going, oh, I forgot that exists. I'm adding that to my want list. Oh, well. Maybe one day I'll get to the comic book shows or whatever. Just driving that far is not safe for me right now. I had a hard time getting there on Thursday. You know, medical condition. So I had to definitely pull over and stretch and breathe and move. So going too far at one time, not healthy. We all have a great day, and I'm going to get another video out. I can only do 40 some minutes on here, so I need to check to see how many videos I already made. I think this is number 3. I think I'm going to hold off and do, not in your time, you'll probably see it right time. I'm going to go dump this on my computer, come back and get number 4 in. All right, see you guys later. Bye.